What up, what up, what up? Unbreakable Kicks, Army. Y'all still can kind of hear it just a little bit, man. Army, look, I apologize for being gone for 2 days, Army. Y'all know it's not like me to miss multiple days of uploading, but Army, these last couple days, I had the worst stomach virus, stomach poisoning, whatever you want to call it, Army. I was bedridden all day yesterday. I couldn't get up. I ain't post nothing on Instagram. I didn't post nothing on Twitter. Like, I'm throwing up. Like, Army, Mike, Jordan, Mr. Number 23. If you had a flu game or a stomach virus and you scored 30-something points and you gave us another rig, bro, I applaud you, but there's no way possible somebody can play a game feeling like I felt these last couple days, Army. And it was so weird because it was like my daughter, she was throwing up and she was complaining about her stomach as well. So I'm just like, man, you know, these kids, bro, they be having like the worst bugs, yo. Like, you know, she in school, these kids, they be germy. Hell, she be germy, you know what I'm saying? And yesterday, bro, I woke up. Like, Army, how I felt these last couple days, I wouldn't wish that on nobody, man. I wouldn't. I'm talking about, I felt like my insides were about to explode. It was so bad, Army, but I'm so glad to be able to be back in front of the camera. I ain't 100%, but my birthday in 2 days, me and my wife had dinner plans yesterday. We had to cancel the dinner plans. My family's supposed to be coming over today. But that's still up in the air as well, y'all. That's still up in the air. But anyways, Army, I want to get back in front of this camera and do my job, man. And we're a couple days away from February. And February got a couple decent releases as well. So I want to go over the February 2023 releases. Now, we got to remember, this is All-Star Weekend time. So y'all already know, hey, I just say just be by your phone. You never know when something may happen. I ain't throwing it out there, but generally for All-Star Weekend, we always get some good stuff. So we gonna start it off with these right here. Hit up Big Bro Fine Line to see if he still got a pair of these, and I'll go ahead and give y'all a review on these tomorrow. But the first ones I want to talk about, Army, is the Air Jordan 2 Lucky Green. These are supposed to be dropping on February 3rd. Retail is going to be $175, and I could have had pairs of these, but I'm just like, well, Army, they dang near going retail, so if y'all want to get them, you know, y'all will be able to get them. But what I did hear is that these may only be at, like, neighborhood stores. So it's kind of how it was with, like, the Rebellionaires. Now, this isn't confirmed, but the Air Jordan 2s, and Lil Bro Z Sneakerhead said this a while ago, saying that these will not just be everywhere. So, again, I'm thinking that the Air Jordan 2 Lucky Greens will be a neighborhood exclusive, like if you in Chicago, like Success and some of the other, you know, neighborhood stores. But I think I'm cool on these. Like, I like them. They give me these Air Jordan 2 vibes right here. So basically the white and red joints, but take away the red and they put green, and they not bad. Now, if you're a Laker fan, you may not be too hip to these, especially how they did LeBron yesterday, Army. Y'all know Mike is the GOAT. Jordan is the GOAT. But you gotta be fair with fair. They cheated LeBron, y'all. And the only way I found out this was, Army, when I got on social media today. Of course, I didn't watch the game. I was trying to enjoy the Royal Rumble yesterday, but they cheated LeBron. Like, let's keep it a buck. So this colorway in these Air Jordan 2s is clean. It's definitely a clean Air Jordan 2, but I still feel like it's not a necessity that I need in the vault. When it comes to Retro 2s, I need the OG Chicagos that we got in December. I got these right here. What else I got? The Mellows, the My Years, the Off-Whites, the Just Dons. And I heard Don C just literally had like a friends and family event, and he was letting go of some of the Arctic Oranges. I'm like, dang, man, like, where this happened at? So I am on the lookout for the Arctic Oranges this year. Now, let's go ahead and move over to the next shoe. We got the Air Jordan 5 Aquas. Now, these were originally supposed to have dropped in January, but they wind up getting pushed back like 2 weeks. This is going to be another one of those shoes that they just going to hang around for a little bit. I don't feel like the demand is high for the Air Jordan 5 Aquas. I know these are supposed to be like a Chris Paul PE. and I'm still good on it. I'm sticking to my guns as far as just being very, very selective with the sneakers that I do grab this year. So these right here, I honestly can pass on them. Even if these were to go on sale, I still got enough black nubuck Air Jordan 5s from the grays, from the metallics. You know what I'm saying? I can name a couple other ones as well, but as of right now, these joints are a pass. Next up, dropping on February 9th in Army. I already did the review for these, and these will be $200. You got the Air Jordan 4 women's exclusive Seafoams. And in that video, I stated that if you do like the OG Fire Reds, you probably would not be opposed to these. This is basically the Fire Red color blocking. They just changed the red and put that Seafoam. Now, the Air Jordan 4, especially the women's exclusives, them joints always go up in price. Now, I'm not sure about extended sizing on those, so this might just go up to that size 12 in women, which is that size 10.5 in men. But again, these drop on February 9th, and if you do want them, I do see the bigger sizes leaving, like that 10.5 in women and up. I can see those selling because, granted, this is a women's exclusive. I've seen a lot of these in the hands of male sneaker influencers online, so I can pretty much guarantee you that those big sizes will be gone. Next up, we got a sneaker that I passed up on, Army. I could have had these for you guys early, and it was the Air Jordan 4 Craft. Now, these are scheduled to drop on February 11th. Retail will be $210. They added the extra 10 because it is a SE. Now, these are giving me Taupe Haze vibes, and we know what the Taupe Haze did. And as far as retro 4s for the month of February, if I did have to choose between the Air Jordan 4 Crafts or the Air Jordan 4 Seafoams, I will go with the Crafts. But as of right now, none of these shoes are must cops for me. And the thing is, like, Army, I'm still going to give y'all the reviews, but I just like that every shoe is not a must cop. And every shoe at one point wasn't a must cop, but I will grab the shoe, I'll do the review, and I'll just keep them in the vault. Of course, I know that those days are over with, but these Air Jordan 4 Crafts, if I can catch them for retail, that's one thing. Like, I will try for these. But, like, if I don't get a dub on them, this is not one of them shoes that I need to double back on. This is one of those, if it presents itself for retail, I'm going to go ahead and snag them. So, again, you got the Air Jordan 4 Crafts retailing at $210, and those drop on February 11th. Now, all of these are still around that All-Star weekend time, so I do feel like because of the timing that these are dropping at, some of these will actually do a lot better than I'm actually expecting them to do. Dropping on February 15th, retail is $200. You got the Air Jordan 1 black and white high 85. Now, you know we only get one high 85 a year, and I like how Jordan Brand is doing it. They're not oversaturating the high 85s. Now, I feel like that they could do that with certain other shoes as well. Just give us one a year. Like, I honestly feel like we at the point now that Jordan Brand eventually is going to start running out of ideas, because we're literally still getting 40 to 50 releases a year. Like, in the 90s, we were getting 3 or 4 releases a year, bro. So it's just like, we can definitely start trimming down. Like, we don't need all of these shoes. All of these shoes that are dropping, they're not necessities. And that's why these shoes are sitting, because, one, people got the power to pick and choose, especially when these joints are sitting. Now, if these were all just flying off shelves, you know, like it was a couple years ago, then that's different. But when we got shoes that's continually sitting on shelves, I feel like they can definitely double back on dropping as many shoes. But these black and white Air Jordan 1 High 85s, definitely an OG. Definitely need these. These are the first shoe in the month of February that I'm saying that is a must cop for your boy. And I stated a couple times, I do have a 2014 pair, and these set. I don't think that these will sit. I do think that these will move. But keep that same energy with these, because I definitely need them joints for retail. Again, dropping on February 15th, retail is $200. You got the Air Jordan 1 High 85 black and white. Now, dropping 2 days later, and this one right here I feel like is not gonna be a sleeper. Like, when I first seen these, I'm like, man, people ain't checking for these joints, bro. Muggs is checking for these Air Jordan 1 Lanes. Now, these drop on the 17th. Retail is $180. Now, the only thing about the Lanes that I don't really know is if these are really gonna hit extended sizes. Now, I'm about to go ahead and check Sneakers app to see if they got all of these shoes added on to the app, because generally that's what they've been doing now. Once they got the dates and things, like Sneakers app just been throwing all the shoes on the app. Now, I'm in February. Only thing I see right now is the Aquas. and a whole bunch of clothing. When they start adding all these hoodies and stuff on here, they do got the Seafoams. They got the Air Jordan. Okay, so yeah, the Air Jordan 1 Laneys are going to extend the sizing up to size 15 in men, which is going to be good because I know a lot of guys, they actually rocking with these Air Jordan 1 Laneys. Yes, these are a women's exclusive, but I think that these going to move. Like that size 11 and up, them joints going to be gone. 11 and up is going to be gone now. I'm not sure if these have hit Chicago yet. I know I ain't see Fine Line with them or any of the other guys in Chicago who get early shoes. I haven't seen any of them guys with them just yet. But these may be a little bit more special than a lot of people are actually thinking. Again, the month of February is definitely going to be busy, which is good, Army, so that way we can get back to actually doing the lives in the morning and things of that nature. So, again, dropping on February 17th, these are women's exclusive, but they are going to extend the sizing. You got the Air Jordan 1 Laneys. And don't forget, Army, the Laneys are dropping on MJ's birthday. Now, dropping the day after his birthday on February 18th, we got the Air Jordan 13 playoffs. Retail will be $210. Of course, they add the extra $10 on OGs. Now, Army, y'all had the opportunity of getting the playoffs early. I did have some of those on Whatnot. I do plan on doing the Whatnot for my birthday. I don't think that I'm going to have enough energy to do the Whatnot tomorrow, but I will guarantee that I will have a Whatnot for you guys January 31st. That is your boy birthday, Army, so make sure y'all, come prepared. Let's have some fun. Let's vibe out. But the playoff 13s, clean classic shoe, Army. Glad they brought these back. Again, haven't seen these since 2011, but these, again, will be dropping on February 18th. You got to have them. You gotta have the Air Jordan 13 playoff. One of my favorite OG Air Jordan 13s of all time. Double up worthy 100%. 100%, Army, especially if you already seen the review of these. They tried to make these as OG as possible, so I'm not mad at these. And as of right now, the black and white Air Jordan 1s, the playoff 13s are 2 must cops, even though I still got my personal pair in the retro 13s. Next, we got the Air Jordan 2 Crafts, which is a women's exclusive. Retail is $175. Now, these drop on February 23rd. These joints ain't bad, but this is a pass for me. Like, I don't need these. I don't need these joints at all. And I feel like Jordan Brand is definitely trying to hit us with the 2s now. But, I mean, unless y'all really hitting us with, like, a nice, dope colorway, I feel like all of these retro 2s are they're going retro 2. Retro 2 is going to be a retro 2. No matter how you design it, no matter how much makeup you put on it, it's still going to be a retro 2 in a lot of people's eyes. I feel like they should have just stuck to OG colorways, which is only like 2. But, like the Mellows was a nice one. They still can do more things with the retro 2s, but I feel like y'all literally just collabed us to death with them last year, and it's like, who really needs 10 to 12 pairs of retro 2s in their collection? So I definitely think that these ain't gonna move. Now we got the Air Jordan 1 White Cement. I do got a pair of these on the way, Army, so I will have an early review for y'all. As of right now, retail is $180. These sneakerheads said subject to change. Who knows that the price is gonna change? Let's hope it don't. But basically, this is the Air Jordan 1 celebrating the 35th anniversary of the Air Jordan 3. So they put all of this cement print on them, same how they did with the Air Jordan 1 True Blues. But the True Blue ones was the True Blue ones I would actually pick over these. To me, this is just overkill with the elephant print, but it's still an OG high. And I can pass on these as well, Army. This just not my cup of tea right here at all. At all. But will people grab them? I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all really rocking with these joints like that. But the last shoe for the month of February, we got the Air Jordan 6 Cool Gray. Retail is $200. Drop on February 25th. Now, the Cool Gray 6 is definitely giving me Air Jordan 6 Carmine vibes. Same color blocking as the UNC 6s. I feel like these are going to do well for retro 6 people and the people who love cool grays. Because honestly, this one ain't a necessity either. This is definitely one of those, if I can get this for like $150, I'll rock these and these will be my everyday shoes. Like, that's honestly just how it is now, Army. Like Jordan Brand, again, I just feel like because y'all coming out with so many shoes per month, man, it's just, y'all just giving people too much options. And when you give people too many options, it's like, I don't need these right now. I double back. Where the heat at? Where the bangers at? Like, none of these are really like bangers. Even the OGs, like the playoffs going to be around. If you want the playoffs, you'll be able to get those. the Air Jordan 1 black and whites is probably going to be the toughest shoe to grab in the month of February. Why? Because all of the high 85s are hard to get. You know, they drop at like 1 or 2 stores at 10 zeros. They're going to be on Sneakers app, but it's still going to be a tough shoe to grab. Like everything else should be an easy grab if you really put the fee work in, Army. So generally the month of February for All-Star Weekend is pretty much haywire, but seeing this lineup, again, if you want the shoes, you'll be able to get them. The black and white, honestly, gonna be the toughest one to get. Unless they smack us with some surprise collabs or something like this, I'm cool with the month of February, Army. Let me know the 3 sneakers that are must cops for the month of February for you in the comment section below. Army, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all again, man. I apologize for being gone so long. I know it's only been 2 days, Army, but I missed 1 day, but I rarely ever miss 2 days without uploading. So please forgive your boy. I'm about to go lay down and edit this video. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and, of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 laps. 2 less, cause your ass take a nail.